So this video is a self-imposed challenge and inspired by my feral brother, and I assure you that is a term of endearment. He asked me why I only play zero evidence, and the answer is actually pretty simple. The time invested and the payout is not really in alignment, so I figured I would show you all the same thing that I showed him. I know that the word professional there is kind of a strange sight on my screen. It usually just says custom. So I'm going to do this. What we're going to do is a professional perfect game, a nightmare perfect game, and a zero sanity, zero evidence perfect game. And we're going to see the time invested versus the payout. It's all going to be done on Tanglewood, so it's a level playing field for all games, and we'll see where this goes. And this video has been a long time in the making, in more than one way. Whether it's buggy ghosts not giving evidence, just bugs in general, or media being an absolute terror. Oh, and let's not fail to mention the fun little tarot card incident. Yeah, impatience can get you killed. I just wanted the ghost to hunt, and instead I got a hanged man. So it was good for a laugh, though. I'll have to admit that. But let's hop into Tanglewood and see what the infamous RNGesus has in store for us. Okay, so it's snowing. We got cold breath on the truck. We've got Heather Cordero. We've got Prevent, sound recorder, and 3 videos. It's easy enough considering we're just doing a perfect game. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing all the equipment that I'm going to be using up to the front door. Generally, I would be throwing it through the door, but I'll show you what happens when you try to do that now. It's actually kind of silly. Now, unprofessional, the breaker does show in there on the truck where it's at, but this is a neat little trick. You can also stick the camera in through the walls, doors as well. We do have a breaker upstairs in the garage, and we can peek in here, and it's fun when you're on zero evidence and you stick your camera through the door and all of a sudden you see orbs, because you know immediately that it's a mimic. When I was playing a little bit ago, I actually had a really fun mimic who did a Pulte bomb towards the beginning of the game, and then proceeded to be a phantom the next hunt, and I was kind of confused. And then on the next hunt after that, it was something completely different. It was just a normal speed, normal blink ghost. So I was like, alright, sneaky mimic. But yeah, when you go to throw equipment in, this is what happens now. Doors now have collision, so that's fun. Alright, one thing too I do want to mention is if you're going to have any electric equipment on at the front door, please be wary, because if you have a Raiju and the ghost is like within this area here, then there is a very good chance that you're going to get an early hunting ghost, because their hunt threshold around electronic equipment is going to be 65%. I believe it's 65. That is never how I test for Raiju, so my numbers could be off. And though I highly doubt we're going to need 3 smudges, best to be prepared. Now, the goal is to go ahead and get the media while we're waiting on the ghost to do something. I'll grab a crucifix too, why not? On this difficulty, you're not really going to be testing for anything unless your ghost is just being absolutely stubborn and not willing to give any evidence. I do believe right now there is a bug with the spirit box, so that evidence has been hard to get. My last, 3 ghosts that had spirit box for evidence did not provide it, so I'm kind of thinking that 'tis bugged. Alright, Now, what I usually always bring in is going to be the thermo, camera, and the EMF reader. And to confirm, see, there's the breaker that we saw via camera. Now, I always recommend checking your temps before you go inside. That way you know what a cold temperature looks like on the inside. So it's going to be anywhere from like 5 to 7 degrees. There we go. Oh, hello. I just mirability'd myself. The number one thing, if you are newer to Phasmo and you're playing with evidence, I highly recommend getting the breaker on and getting lights on. And when I say lights, I don't just mean a couple lights. I mean all of the lights in the room that you are currently in. That will help slow down your passive sanity drain. If all of the lights are not on, then they will, your sanity's going to drain. Now, while you are walking around looking for the ghost, be checking your temps and be looking for the bone and the cursed object. That way you're killing all the birds with one stone. Like in this room, make sure that light's on. 6 degrees, 6.8. And then when you're done in the room, cut the lights off so you don't trip the breaker. For small maps, you can have 8 lights on. Oh, hello. We found the ghost. Ghost likes trains. Cute. I don't see anything down here. We'll leave that there. There's 1.6 down here, so we know that this is, in fact, the ghost room. I did not see a cursed object down there. Oh, I hate my life. Oh, my God. Alright. Can you... Thank you? I hate you. Not me over here having an existential crisis over the fact that that's what I'm working with. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't go ahead and just place the book, that could be a potential video photo. So I want to try to get those things as soon as possible set up. Not, oh. Oh my God, I'm looping the ghost event. Loop the ghost event. Alright. Got the misform, and there, hello? Hello? Object thrown. Where'd that sneaky orb go? Oh. I don't even know what I just got there. Motion sense object thrown mist form. We have dots. And, oh my God. There we go. We've got orbs. Okay, perfect. And we have Demon Child. Because the world hates me. and we do not have any UV. So on professional, you can actually rule evidence out. We've got all of the videos. That's taken care of. Okay, so we'll pop outside, take a look here. We've got dots and orbs, which means it's not going to be a mimic. So we have a Fae, a Raiju, a Yurei, and a Yokai. This is actually going to be fairly easy to test for if we're not going to get all of the evidence, because why would we get all the evidence? Okay, let's try to get some sounds. Hello. Okay, so the ghost walked back over there. You can track the ghost movement with the motion sensors, and in my opinion, the motion sensor is actually the most OP thing in this game. Okay, look at that. Really? That could have been a ghost event that we were not able to see, because why would we? Also, can we cut the train off here? Oh. Hello, Demon Child. Now, would you like to do that again when I actually have the camera out? Hello? I've got my finger poised to be able to drop my camera and grab the sound recorder if this gets blown out again. I say if because the candles have been really buggy since the update. Well, she went back that way, walking back this way. Oh, hello? That's really weird. I hit S to walk backwards, yet it acted like I hit Z, which is my drop button. Come on. I hate it here. Okay, you know what? This is one of the biggest frustrations in trying to get evidence and photos. Alright, we've got the cursed object, but we still need the bone. So let's go ahead and see if we can find that. That'll give us... Oh, bellow. Perfect. Free bone. Alright. Delete that. We've got tarot cards, EMF reading, and bone. So I was trying to get a ghost photo there. I cannot fully see my sanity because my sleeve covers that. I'm also going to grab that other candle. Or lantern, rather. I will wait on that. I want to see if I can at least get a photo of this daggone ghost. Do dots? Thank you. Let me guess, didn't count? Oh, it actually counted. Hallelujah. Alright, so now... Come on. Thank you. God, annoying. I wanted so much to like the animations. I really did, but like, it is a hot mess. And speak of listening to my own advice, there we go. She's just walking back and forth. Oh. Oh boy, all ghosts can do that now. Don't get excited. Alright. Disturb salt. We've got all unique there. We need one more sound and one more video. And video can be that. Or photo, rather. Can be that. Just need the ghostie to talk. And right off the bat here, we know that there's no UV. Let's check freezing. Where did I leave my thermo? There you are. Ah! And also, got freezing temperatures there. So, we don't even need that. Okay, that's what I thought. I figured she killed the breaker. So, with freezing, if I do recall my evidence correctly, that makes this a Ure. Yes. Alright. We just need to prevent. So, what I'm gonna do, much to my own chagrin. Oh, hello. Thank you. Are you hiding? You're not hiding. I hate it here. Just the thought of picking up these cards, it brings sadness to my heart. Alright. How bugged are we gonna be? Tower. Yay. Lovely. And the cool thing about the airball ghost events is that it is the only ghost event where the ghost itself is not actually transported there. It just happens. That's actually why shades prefer to do airball ghost events, because they don't want to be near you. When I figured that out the other day, I was actually pretty impressed with my own thinking. I was like, oh, duh. Okay, 75% sanity roughly. Actually, probably be closer to 70. Hermit. Tower guard. Oh my god. No clue what I just pulled because these stupid cards. Oh my god, another hermit. Moon, perfect. And we're just gonna wait. Because that crucifix down there should get nommed on. Talking, groaning. There we go. Hello? I'm stuck. Okay. So, we don't even need to get the ghost to hunt. We already know that she's a Ure. And that's 15 minutes. I was gonna burn a smudge.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready
Alright,
for you.
there we go. We got a payout here. Ability to use 2. Alright. There is the first game. We can clearly see $1,638 payout. And you know what? I'll screenshot it for posterity's sake. And looking through here, we got 15 minutes and 9 seconds. I'll screenshot that too. And now we're going to jump over to Nightmare. Nightmare was my favorite way to play for a long time, but it kind of started to get boring. It was like, oh, yay. There we've got Jane Anderson. 3 photos, motion sensor, and 3 videos. Easy peasy, since we're going for perfect. Once again, Nightmare is very much similar to Professional. The only real difference is setup, and you can no longer see the breaker on the map. Also, you're only getting 2 pieces of evidence versus the 3. But once you have it ruled down to a couple pieces of evidence, like let's say you have ghostwriting and UV. None of those. Never mind that one. Didn't have anything there. Let's say you've got ghostwriting and dots. We automatically know that it's not going to be a DO because they have forced spirit box. So if you're not getting spirit box, you're not. It's not going to be a DO. They tend to be really quick in writing in the book because I will sit down the book and it'll immediately write in it. So that's a really interesting kind of tell with them. It's not guaranteed, mind you, so don't take that to heart. But it's just from my personal observations. Drop everything there. Now, let's say I have freezing and orbs. Okay. Then this would come in handy for figuring out an Onryo, is bringing in the lanterns to test to see its rate of blowout. Hantu have forced freezing. The ghosts that are going to have forced evidence are going to be like Dio with Spirit Box, with Moroi also Spirit Box. You've got the Obake, forced UV. Hantu is forced freezing. And let me think. Obviously orbs, but if you get EMF 5 or dots or ghostwriting, it's guaranteed to not be a mimic, because mimic other ghosts, but they cannot mimic their evidence. And if your ghost, let's say you're doing 0 evidence, if your ghost hunts within 60 seconds of entering the map, it is guaranteed. And it's something obvious, like you've got like a phantom blink, and it hunted like 20 seconds into you walking in there. It's guaranteed to not be a mimic, because a mimic cannot mimic another ghost until 60 seconds after you open the front door. I don't believe any other ghost has forced evidence. Pretty sure that's accurate. Pretty sure. I have not played with evidence in so long, it's kind of awkward. I'm actually impressed that I still remember as much as I do. Well, we're still going to be bringing in the equipment. check for Breaker. Breaker is upstairs, and oh! Did you see what I saw? I'm not delusional or blind. I know what I saw. There was an orb. Am I seeing things then? There was totally an orb there. Okay, now I feel like I'm delusional. There was absolutely an orb there. Is the orb in the car? Okay, I absolutely feel like I'm losing my mind now. Well, that means that the ghost room is going to be the garage. I've had a couple people ask me why I still use a tier 1 smudge. It's because to me, the tier 1 smudge is the best one in the game. I like to know what the ghost speed is without line of sight. So letting the ghost come at me, gain line of sight, and then smudging it brings the ghost back down to its speed before it had line of sight. So it gives you a better opportunity to be able to get a proper gauge on the speed. You can never have too many motion sensors. I say they're OP for a reason. Alright, toss that down there. That can go over there. Alright. Okay. Hello? Oh my gosh. I want to say the temperature is going to be between 13 and 15? No, okay. So it's going to be between 8 and 10. So your weather is also determined based on the temperatures outside, and it'll determine the temperatures on the inside as well. So what we are going to do... Nice. Is the orb in here? It was just coming through the door. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's why we were getting... I saw the orb, because this door was closed. Oh, hello? Oh my god, it's a mare! It's a mare! Oh my god! Okay. Okay, mare evidence. Is it spirit box? I already saw the orb. Is it spirit box? Ooh. And is it ghost writing? Yeah, okay. Alright. That's actually pretty funny. Okay. She's probably mad at me that I cut that light on to begin with. Oh, here you go. Enjoy your darkness. I'll set that there. You want to give me spirit box? Are we really just like totally bugged for this? Because I use talk, or the texting. course, we might not even get that evidence. Hello. We'll grab that. And that. And a motion sensor. Go ahead and bear witness to the orb. Hello? You threw something. Okay. Oh, can I get these lights on? Show me your orb. There we go. Perfect. Hello. Now, go ahead and write in the book, ma'am. See if I can get the salt quick enough. Really not trying to be here all daggone day. I hate that. Come on. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay. Can you please write in the book? Wait. What? I didn't cut that on. Wait, are you not a mayor? You just did a mayor ability? Wait. Are you what I think you are? Let's go get another thing of salt. Aha! Very interesting. Okay, object thrown. Okay, we're good on photos. We need sounds. And I hate that thing so much. Oh my god. And of course, it stepped in it, but it didn't walk through it. Wait. Funny. It must be mimicking an obake, because I'm pretty sure this is a mimic. We are good on videos. Don't need any more videos. Let's go ahead and go hunting for the cursed object. There we go. And a bone. .1. Interesting. Perfect. Pick the bone up. And I'm gonna go grab another thing of salt so I can get a footprint photo. Also do want to check my sanity here. Oh, that's right. We're on Nightmare. Can't do that. So, to be on the safe side, there we go. And salt. Are you even still in here? Oh, okay, thank you. What is that? Was it the fan in here? Okay, it is. Hello? Okay. Okay, that one is done. Is this one? Oh, that's cute. It's got little feet, which means it's gonna be Demon Child. Footprint bone. Perfect. We've already got all objectives done. And we literally have orbs and UV. Obake Kormos, Hantu, or Banshee. But I think it's a mimic. Oh. Do you want to have freezing? Oh. Now, granted, this could actually be an Obake, and I just got unlucky with that light switch. Because it's definitely not a mare. It cut that light on. One 1.7, 2.6. Okay. Confirm that your orbos are still in there. Oh. There we go. Can see a little bit better. Hello? Oh, there it is. You're still in here. Alright. Well. Since we've got... I hate it here. Okay, thank you. Okay. I mean, Mimic's still on the table. That's funny, though. So it's gonna come up as Paranormal Scream. Yeah. That's Banshee. There we go. Now she's actually acting like a Banshee. Here, can we just do this, please? Can you blow this up, please? Please. Hold on, I'm gonna grab another one. I am gonna go ahead and actually grab 2 smudges. Oh, of course I did. can't meet the camera anymore, so... Nope. Nope. Fine. Get out. Okay. That works. Talking? Does that one count as talking? Okay. Alright. Now, what I am going to do, because this ghost has been actually quite the troll. Wow, because the light bleeds down here, I can actually see perfectly fine. Hiding here? Here we go. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take that. I probably should have actually cut the light on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to completely obliterate my sanity. There we go. She is normal speed. Oh, here she comes. Seems pretty normal. I guess she is a banshee. The only other thing that I could do to confirm that this is definitely a banshee, because she could just be mimicking a normal speed, normal blink ghost, would be to top up my sanity and go back in with Paramic and see if I get another scream. But we're not going to do that. We've been in here for 15 minutes. By the time we load out, it'll be 15. We have UV orbs. We have all unique photos, all unique videos, and all unique sounds. I hate the new Banshee Scream. I miss the old ones. I did put the book, right? Yeah. Hopefully Jane actually is a banana. Okay, perfect. Alright, so for this, Nightmare Perfect game, minus $50, because we're not going to count that in there. It'll be just under, I'll call it 2,075, we'll call it that. And that was 15 minutes, 16 seconds. So we'll take a screenshot of this for record's sake and the time. Okay. Now we're going to go to Tanglewood and we are going to do my favorite. Now, the reason that says Maggie00 is I was inspired to try this playstyle from Maggie, or Magster, as most people do know her as. She is a wonderful person and an excellent Phasmo player. I'm honored to be a part of her community, and she's become a friend over the last 3 years. We've taught each other a bunch about this game, and I think that's great. Highly recommend her as a source of both entertainment and for information regarding the game too. But let's see what we've got here with a 0 sanity, 0 evidence, and it's perfect game. Now this can be a bit of a doozy because you don't have some things to take photos of. Alright, we've got case 4888. Kenny Nilsson. Alright, well, we automatically know right off the bat that Kenny is not going to be a banana or a Diane. We do have Sanity Med Restoration. I believe it is 20% per. Now, what we're going to need to test here is going to be lanterns, motion sensor, EMF reader. The time, I was really proud of myself the very first time that I figured out a phantom based on just an EMF reading. And it's pretty interesting. There's so many different ways that you can test for ghosts that a lot of people don't realize. And when I say that the motion sensor is the most OP equipment in the game, I mean that. It literally is. Should be between 8 and 10. Yep. Despite the fact that we're not going to get freezing, the reason that I want to bring that up here is to identify a room change. For Goryo, that is a very key bit. Now what we can do in order to be a little more cautious and try not to die would be to top up sanity when we're trying to get some of the media. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 of these and a motion sensor. Grab another couple motion sensors. It's fun getting to watch like a Phantom and Banshee stalk on the motion sensors. Oh, we're definitely going to need a camera too. Nothing else. I hate this. Who holds a flashlight like that? And then this hand's like, oh, no. Okay, can I put this back, please? Oh, can I just drop it? I give up. Also, trying to get all of these games in one rapid succession, it can be a doozy, especially with how bugged the game is right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this game. I am not one to talk smack about it. I've actually been a very big defender of this game in some of the changes that have been made, and that's really saying something because I cried when I first saw the character update. I absolutely was sobbing, and I felt so bad because I've always been incredibly supportive. But yeah, those are going to be easy to meet. I'll grab 2 of those and a crucifix to have on my person. So basically, the game plan here is we're going to see if this ghost is anything obvious to start off with. Wait. Okay. There's 3 smudges there. Alright. Ready. Set. Pretty sure we have a miling. Yeah. Could not hear that ghost footsteps, but you could hear the throws. So, we've got a miling. And as I said, it cannot be a mimic because hunted well within the threshold. Hopefully that worked. Okay. The motion sensor was over top of it. So, it's actually not bad. I'm gonna give the ghost a minute to actually go to its room. I'm gonna bring this up, and oh, hello, an extra one of these for safety. So as of right now, my sanity is going to be at about 80%. Give it an extra couple seconds. So what the game plan is we're gonna go in, we're gonna find the ghost. Hello. There we go. Got a motion sensor to confirm the location. Hello? Okay, I had 2 motion sensors. I was like, what's happening? Okay. He's definitely hunting somewhere over this direction. Are you in here? I think you're in here. Hello? Are you in the closet? Can I make it? I don't think I can. Nope. Okay. Are you in the closet? In here? No? 20 degrees, okay. 9 degrees out here, that checks out. Alright. Pick up my lighter again, because God knows I'm gonna need it. Grab another one of these, and one of these. Now, on this difficulty, I do have cursed objects turn on. It's one at random. I'm actually going to go ahead and we're going to go find the bone and the cursed object. None of those. I'm gonna be in the basement. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. No bone. Which means that our... Hello? Ooh. Does that count? I hate it here. Okay. Do we have a bathroom bone? Hello? Thank you. Okay. Bones can actually spawn in the closets. I learned that lesson the hard way. Is the bone in here? Are you behind this? No. Okay. Not behind the door. Oh, okay. Really? You fell into oblivion? Okay. Okay, well, are you, like, hiding somewhere? Hello? Got stuck on that. Um... Behind the door, maybe? Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if a wonky bone spawn is what prevents me from getting a perfect game. Okay, well... You're in my lane. You want to be chatty? Hello? Just got the video. Thank you. There were light switch motion sense misform, which means I won't be able to get a misformed photo. Come on. I'd love to know where that bone is. There goes another 10% of my sanity. Can you blow out the damn candle? Come on. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. Can you... I hate you so much right now. Oh my god. And then you walk through the damn salt. You're such an ass. I should have known that was gonna happen. Can you stop? Jesus. And I hate that the camera automatically defaults to night vision. god. Blow out the damn candle. Do I already have object turn? I think I do. Nope, I don't. Perfect. We can get a photo of that. I would love to know where this bone is. And there's my last cruci. Still don't have sounds either. Come on. Come on. Talk to me. You're a miling. Talk. So what sound did I end up getting? Paranormal whisper. Okay. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Okay. Can you please talk? You wanna blow one of these out, please? Thank you. I hate you so much. Okay, so we're gonna go back to trying to find the bone. Did you spawn in this closet? The ghost can hunt now. Here we go again. Let's see. Media-wise, I still need 2 more photos. One of those can be the bone, if I can find it. Okay. Thank you. Well, this is annoying. Also, let's make sure that that photo counted. Yes, okay. Right now we're at 16 minutes. We end up hiding there? Yeah. Alright, what about... I'm kind of perplexed. Waiting here. And if he wants to hunt within the next millennia, then I'll smudge him to buy me a little time, see if I can find the bone. Oh. He is hunting. You just couldn't hear his feet. Okay. I've confirmed that there is no bone in there. Grab another smudge. And hope for the best here. Alright, looking behind doors. I've already looked in all of these places. Okay, didn't spawn in the bathtub. Ooh, what about towels? What about on the dog bed? See if we see any. See the little hand icon indicating you can pick something up. Oh, okay. So this spot actually is still bugged. The ghost cannot see you right here. Hear how quiet their feet is? Little footsies. Somewhere. Come on. I'm looking in things. I hate it here. There we go. That should be everything. Let's confirm. All unique. All unique. Let's go. And we have got a miling in the book. That's at 21 minutes, so 5 extra minutes. Okay? There we go.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
4,443. For 5 extra minutes. Why would I play professional or nightmare when I can have that? I feel like this is kind of something that kind of speaks for itself. The numbers are very clear. Pulling up, it was 21 minutes, and that is from the time that I opened the front door. So, we're going to go ahead and screenshot that one. And the time, just like we did on the other ones. And these are, as you clearly see, a perfect investigation bonus, which means that I got all of the objectives, I got the correct ghost, I found the bone, and I got all media. And that was double nightmare, a little over double nightmare, and 3 times professional. So, now does it make sense? My feral brother saw the numbers and the payout, and it was actually very, very similar in games that he saw as well. Sometimes the ghosts don't want to ghost. Sometimes they don't want to give you evidence, or because they're roaming too far out of the area. Like if you have a mare and you have the light on in its room, it's going to want to get away from the light. It increases its chance or its likelihood of long roaming. And whenever a ghost long roams, that is actually the indicator as to whether or not it'll change its favorite room. It has a high probability of changing its favorite room when it long roams. If the room that it, or the area that it roams to, is a viable ghost room. So like the hallway on high school, that would not count because that's not a viable ghost room. Now, on full Sunny Meadows, the foyer area cannot be occupied by the ghost. However, on Sunny Meadows Restricted, that one can. And I find them there a lot. I had a very sneaky demon there a while back. It was very cute, though. It was a great experience. It took 4 hunts for her to actually give me a proper demon smudge timer. She was just like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, sometimes the ghosts don't ghost, and that was actually a really easy zero evidence game. I hear a lot of people say that they have a hard time with miling. A very common saying in Maxter's community is throws, but not toes, and that was what we were hearing. My volume, even on my professional gaming headset, you see it's turned up to 100. It is not very loud with this game. So I actually really have to concentrate and listen. But miling, you can also test with a flashlight. I prefer to not do that because it depends on, it can be kind of trolling because on a small map especially, if it's on like the other side of the wall, you might be hearing the feet, but it can kind of throw you off a little. So I prefer just how quiet it is. They're very obvious when you get to know them, I guess, is the best way to put that. But yeah, so that is all I have. I'm going to stick to my zero evidence and call it even. But, like, also on a game that is where you just get the ghost right on Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence, it's the exact same payout for a perfect game on professional. It's 1,664 to be specific. But yeah, so I highly recommend learning your ghost abilities and things like that so you can get a bigger payout. If I prestiged every time that I hit level 100, I would have been max prestige like a lot of people, but because I do teach new players fairly frequently, what I like to do is I will wait to prestige, and at the time there were only 20 prestiges and I wasn't in any rush. So when my friend tasked me with trying to get to prestige 13 level 666, I said, sure, why not? So that's the goal currently. But yeah, we are over halfway there at least. Not too much to go, but with each level requiring 4,971. It's gonna take a while. Because I don't do perfect games normally. The way that I play is generally I go in. Actually, you know what? We'll go in and do this really quick. I'll give a good example of how I usually play. Corey Lancaster. We got a dev. Technically, we have two devs. We know you're not going to be this or this. Escape. And cleanse. Okay. You know. I might regret this decision. And we have a breaker by the porta potty. Hopefully he is not a cabin ghost, because otherwise this will not be a very good example. Oh! Well. Hello. Hi, hello. Hi. What are we doing there? Well, don't think I'm gonna need that. You're fast. You were very fast. Why are you so fast? I think I know why. Oh my goodness. Ooh, he was channeling his inner Cormos there trying to come around the table. Alright, so I have a hunch I might know what this is. Hello? Thank you. Just in case. Oh, I escaped. Alright. Just to be on the safe side. The heartbeat was pretty noticeable to me. And that would explain the speed. Nice. No, you are still fast. Okay, then I think I do know what you are. Here it comes. Oh. I'll have to actually properly smudge him next hunt. Hello? Thank you. Based on the speed, sounds like a Maroi. Did I sit down everything? Okay. There we go. Now hopefully he remembers where I'm at. Kinda hoping he would see me. Well, that sucks. That'll put me at 40, so if this is a Moroi, this next hunt, he will be very, very slow. And I do still have the one on me. And the reason I dropped that is because if a Moroi curses me via Parabike, then my sanity will start draining and it'll just be fast again. So ultimately, it looks like I'm still going to end up getting all 3 of the objectives on here. But generally, the way that I play is if they're sensible, I'll do it. But if they're not sensible and easy to do, nah. Like, I'm not going to try to get sounds because I can't get a burn crucifix anymore. It takes too much time. There's too big of a gap in between getting sounds. Unless you have a miling, and even then, like that game on Tanglewood, didn't really want to do anything. Sometime today. Did I get the video? I did. Okay. I still haven't even smudged Spore Ghost. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm well under the hunt threshold here. How much slower it is. Let me try to bring him over here. Hello? What direction is he? He's way back there. He's like back at the toilets. See if we can hear him get a... You hear him slowing down even more? There we go. Okay, perfect example. I'm not going to bother getting the video. going to be a Maroi. It should be like 2,400 at least.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready.
3,500. So, that is why, again, I don't play with evidence. Is you can easily tell what the ghost is once you learn their abilities well enough. Um, it's easy enough. I've gotten like 2, 3 levels out of all 3 of these games, or 4 rather. But yeah, did he try to curse me with that? Yeah. Okay. So, my sanity was already at 0, so he cursed me, which drains your passive sanity quicker, which is why I waited to use the sanity meds until after I had already used the paramic to test that. He had 2 favorite room changes. It's not bad. But yeah, all that time, what was that, 8 minutes? 8, 9 minutes, call it. And that was 3,511, which is over double what professional and double, almost double for nightmare. So, yeah. I think that's all I've got for you, though. Alright, have a good one.